We are live. Hello, guys. Saturday at last. So let's tie a fly. Just waiting for a few ones to join. Hi, guys. So today we're going to tie the Wild Irishman, or the Wild Crazy Swedish pattern. I'm going to make. No, just kidding. So let's focus on the hook, on the important stuff. And I'm just going to adjust until we have a good picture. I think there is sufficient. And I'm going to kick off starting with oval silver tinsel. So let's just attach that one to the hook. Adam, hi buddy, how are you? So let's tie this one in. And I'm doing a fishing version of this pattern in parallel of video. It's going to be interesting to try out this summer. So there we go. Just going to make a few tight ones there. Hi Dean, hi Monty, hi Vernon, hi David. Hi, Jim. How are you? So, I'm starting with a few wraps with a extra small silver tinsel in the back. I go with 3 turns. I like it just as a flash in the back. My personal taste. So, just moving on. Cutting this one off. I hope you have a great weekend. I do. A lot of fly tying. This is my 3rd video today. So in parallel, I'm doing one fishing version of this fly. Just so you know. But yeah, my dog is not doing that well. He's completely blind, so he's rumbling about here in the garage. Hey, buddy. See, he's not really enjoying staying down here because he thinks everybody's at home upstairs, which they're not. They are working. Really fun guy. So orange silk. Hi Fiction, how are you, buddy? Hi Gary. Hope I don't miss anybody. And I'm tying on a 2-0 hook today. Not big, not small. So something in between. It's going to be tippet and strands on this one, so I want to keep it that way. So tight wraps backwards. And then we go forward again. There we go. Just gonna finish this one off and then I can look at the chat again. I want to have a nice fly if possible today. The last one I did, I didn't like that one. So I need to retie that pattern. But it's for fishing purposes, it's good, but not for looking at. Hi, Walter. How are you, buddy? Good morning. So now we have the silk in place. Maybe I can even go a bit closer with the camera. I just don't want to knock it down. Tail time. So I'm just going to build up a bit here with the thread, making a nice foundation for the tail to sit on. And for next weekend, guys, there will be no live. I will be out ice fishing, but there will be an ice fishing movie coming out after that. Go leg day. Hey. I'm just gonna show my dog his bed because he can't see it himself. Hey, come. Hey. Go leg day. Hey. So. Day. So. Oh, sorry guys. Hi James. Dog issues. Yeah, he's 14 years old. Poor guy. Time for the tail then. I go with a really small tail today. It's still pretty long, but it's not that volume-ish. So it's going to be quite long for this fly, but that's how I like it. And then we have tippet in strands. Just need to pick them up here. And then we're going to pair them. There we go. So they're already mixing, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Going back with the thread. So let's tie this one in. And there we go. Just doing it really tight. And then I just cut the leftover here. Then we're gonna add tinsel and stuff. So silver tinsel oval and then gold tinsel flat. So I'm touching the oval first, putting it on the back side. Yeah, the strands are always going all over the place. Gold tinsel. And there we are. Then back with the thread again. And we're going to have yellow seal fur. And the lovely boxes. So let's start with the yellow. And we're going to have orange and then claret. So just tying in this one. I went with a less brighter yellow, so a bit of like dirty yellow. I think it fits better. And I like the flies a bit bushy. So remove that one. Then we go for orange. Should actually be dark orange, and yeah, this one is kind of dark. So getting there. My list of pattern to tie is almost empty. So if you have any suggestion, let me know. Always nice to have a subscriber request of a pattern, so let me know. But as mentioned, next weekend I'm going fishing. Gonna camp on the lake. So before we do anything else, we're gonna attach this body hackle. Oh, I thought I doubled it, but I haven't. So let me do that. Green Highlander. Oh, that's really a favorite pattern of mine. Green Highlander and Jock Scott is like throwing up. So I'm just doubling the hackle real quick. I made a video how to do that. Gonna be available tomorrow. And I kind of did a Green Highlander-ish pattern, just the recent video. Yeah, Gary, those Temu boxes are really nice. And thanks a lot, David, for showing those. Let me just prepare this one. Let's tie it in. It's just like 2-3 wraps, but I always use a bit in the front as well. There we go. Hackle in place. You sure about that? I think it would be like, what's the name of it? Sunray Shadow or Haggily. But if that's the case, then I bring a full wallet of Jock Scott and we go catch a large salmon. Or you have to tie them and I fish with them. Okay. So claret silver. So the hackle is just going to be above the claret silver. That's why it's not that many turns. Oh, that's cool. So I guess I have to tie a few Jock Scott then. Oof. It's not difficult. It's just so boring. When you have done like 50 or 100 Jock Scott, it's not really fun. I can just imagine how the guys at Hardy's fly tying division felt about those patterns. So let's add a bit more silver. Yeah. So the body is almost ready. Just a bit of silver more. There we go. We don't need that much room. It's not much going on here. So lock this one, put them away. And then we're gonna do the tinsel first. So I'm gonna go with the broad one. Then I'm gonna secure that one, tie it in. And I'm gonna cut it off immediately. Whoop, there we go. Oh, it's soon time for late lunch. Let go with the silver tinsel then. So just behind the flat gold one, just gonna make sure I stay close enough. There we go. And there we go. And tie it in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna film everything of the ice fishing. So you're gonna see the trip up, short sequences, how we get to the location, snow machine, big ice fishing tent, wood stove, ice fishing, cooking, all that kind of funny things. And hopefully we're gonna catch Arctic char or trout. Who knows? And we do some sashimi on the lake. So that's going to be coming up after next weekend, Monday, Tuesday, something. So I go up on Thursday and coming back on Sunday. So a weekend trip. So let's just cut this one off. So there we have a small bushy fly, and then we're just going to add the front hackle here. I'm going to add it a bit in, so we get some longer hackles immediately. And I'm using, I think it's Indian necks today. So, okay. It's not fantastic, but they work. Hi, Graham. How are you, buddy? So let's add a few turns of this blue one. I want to add quite a few of them just to make sure it's visible, else it's just gonna disappear. There we go. I need to leave a bit of room for the rest of the fly. Don't need that much, but that's sufficient. Then just cut it off. So there's one hackle there. Now it's gone. So let's add some wax thread. Just the foundation for the wing and everything that's gonna come now. And also to level up a bit. We have all that front hackle and seal fur. So I just want to get a better position. There we go. So I'm just folding the feathers to the side, just to create like a passage for the wing. Then we have, let me see, tippet and strands. So I'm gonna take a section. So I'm just taking a section of each side. There we go. Cut it off. And then just do the same on the other side. There we go. Come on. Release. So I'm going to start tying in the tippet in strands. So I just need to pair them. So let's just try to do that. Something like that. Yeah, they always move around for me. But it's okay. Should be a bit rough. So just tying in those strands. Maybe I did it a bit short. Yeah. So I'm going to change that and add a bit more. But first I need to get all this hackle in the way. Removed. There we go. Yeah, so Malcolm has a big hook order. Is it larger than mine? I think I'm going to go with 2 layers of tippet in strands, else they're just going to vanish. So I'm going to add a bit more. See how that goes. There we go. And same here, I just pair them. And it's going to be just a hint shorter, but that's okay. Yeah, my order is huge, I guess. Should fit the whole book there that I'm gonna tie. So next is pintail. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna try to add that. So I'm gonna try to find the longest one I got. Hopefully it's long enough. Else the hook should be smaller. There we go. And you know by now how I do all duck feathers. So I take them from the opposite side, rebend them, etc. So I just gonna try to pair these two. Yeah, that did work pretty well, I would say. There we go. And I left the stems on, and already now I regret doing it because they are changing the shape. Let's see if I can cut it off while I'm holding the feathers. There we go. It still looks a bit crazy, but I'm going to force it down with the wing above. Is the thought. And if I manage to do it, that's a different story. I have to get my ass over to Graham's and then make a video of he doing the hooks. Oh, it's my dog. Doesn't sound good. You okay? So, just looking at the pattern description, tippet strands, pintail, bustard, cockatoo. Okay. So I made a wing, real cockatoo. It's bustard, it's golden pheasant tail, and I added just red swan instead of macaw. So the thought is to press that one down, but it might not be possible. So let's see what we can do. Just tying in the wing. Else it would be nicer maybe just to add the pintail on the side, etc. So, or build it in the wing actually, and then just tie it in. So now it's in place. It's way too high, man. So let's see if I can force it down a bit. Yeah, not really happy, but it's the underwing lifting everything up. So I think I'm going to reset that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the pintail to the wing instead. My dog is stressing me. So I'm going to just try to relax and tie like it should be. So this one is forcing the wing up. Let's see. There we go. So I'm just going to redo. There we go. Pintail. And then I'm going to reset these. I just need to build up a bit more. I don't want them to point up to the stars. Yeah, hook making is really nice to watch. You just need to cut each important moment, else it's going to take like 3 hours doing barbs. Nothing wrong with that, but yeah. So there we go. Building up a bit more. I want to have a nicer shape of the fly. Oh, nice, Junior Bass. It's always good learning new stuff. So I need to find a new one. There we go, quite large. So let's see if I do it a different way. I'm going to tie it in. I don't want to use the stem, it's just so boring. And they're always in the way anyhow. So, almost done. Now I'm just going to pair it. I turn to the mess immediately. Now it's a bit better. So now I can force it down. Wonder if I'm going to try this one again. The pintail. So just trying to pair them is almost impossible. There we go. And then let's try the wing again. It's going to be a bit as before. Kind of. So let's just see how we get it. Much better position at least. We don't really see much of the pintail, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to add it as sides. Yeah, Graham, that a nice video indeed. Me making a fool out of myself. That's perfect. I like that content. Now it would be really nice to learn that craft, but then I need to keep it a secret. Otherwise, I never would have time tying. So, so let me just take one more piece of pintail. This is not how to do it, but I want to have that structure in the fly. I think it's important. So what I do next time most likely is to add the pintail as a middle wing, set the wing over, And then on the sides, I add the tippet in strands. That would make things easier, really. There we go. So I'm just shifting that one down a bit. Oh, nothing wrong with thumbs. The thumbs. That's okay. So let me have a look. We need to have something on the side. That's shatter. Then we're going to have a topping in bronze mallard. So let's do bronze mallard. Let's see if we have any nice small spare parts here. Or if we go big. What are they saying? Go big or go home. This one is quite large. There we go. So I just need to find one for the other side. Let me see here. Wrong side, right side. Maybe 1/3 of that one. Okay, let's tie in some mallard. And then on my side as well. So I'm just going to curve it, measure. Want the sides to be almost equal, as close as possible. Come on. There we go. And then I want to add the sides. There we are. So just gonna find a few nice feathers here. I'm gonna go with the smaller ones. That one might work. So just gonna prepare this one. Then we can add it. There we go. So you just need to find one for my side. Maybe that one. Yeah, perfect. Same here, just cutting the sides. And we need to find a topping. Great. Just putting some saliva there. Force it down a bit. So what I need now is just a few turns with the black wax. And then we cut everything off. So I start to cut things. This fly gonna have a wool head. And then we need to cut this mallard. Almost there, guys. Now it's pretty clean. So just cleaning up here. We need to find a small topping. But we want to move things down a little here. There we go. Cleaning up. Now you don't really see the cockatoo feather in the wing. But I use the original stuff. No substitute. Let me see. Now this one is going to look terrible. Oh, maybe perfect. But I'm going to cut it higher than normal. Normally, I always find the perfect size and tie it in without any modification. So there. Yep. So just cutting the feathers on the side. And I think this one have the horns. Yes. And we're going to add that. So there we go. And then we're going to cut the stem right there. So topping time then. Something like that. And then we want to have those horns. Blue, yellow macaw. So let's take that one. And one from the other side. Come on. He did remarry instant. There we go. First, wax thread, important. So here's the horn. So I'm going to add it low and slow, like that. And then let's tie in the other one. And I don't want to show too much of the yellow. And there we go. Horns in. Just going to cut all the leftovers. And then we're going to add wool to the head. Black wool. But then we need to find that one. There we are. The cheeks are pitta, Gary. I use a lot of pitta. Hi, David Rodriguez. Oh, your comments are really good. No worries about that. And there's nothing to be ashamed of here. Thanks a lot for your kind words. Much appreciated. Let me know if I miss anything. I try to keep an eye on the chat at all times. See Junior Bass, a collab with Rish. Yeah, he's a bit far away, or I'm a bit far away. Enjoy, Graham. Have a nice weekend and talk to you soon, buddy. And I don't think he ties flies anymore. He sold all his stuff, right? I might be wrong. So, a few tight wraps with this wool. There we got a nice wool head. So I'm just going to wax the thread. There we go. I'll do one more. And there we go. A fishing fly. It's a bit pushed down. But yeah, overall, yeah, might work. So let me just change the camera angle. So guys, that was today's live video. Not perfect in any way, but a fun pattern. Never tried it before. You can give me comments, suggestion what you want to see me tie next time. And as I mentioned, next weekend I'm away ice fishing, making a video. So you're going to see that later when I'm back and have edited it. It's going to be a lot of recordings, and hopefully we actually catch a fish. Who knows? So thanks a lot. A big heart from me, and have a fantastic weekend, and see you in the next video, guys. Bye.